Hi, everybody. I'm Jim Clark, and welcome to the 2015 Walsh University Football GLIAC Preview. With me, head coach Ted Karras. And Ted, beginning year 3, improved win total from last year, closed strong. Looking forward to this coming season.
A lot of optimism going into 2015, Jim. We're fired up to start the season. You know, we reached some milestones, small as they may be, back-to-back Division II wins, 4 wins in Division II. A lot of optimism, a lot of guys coming back, and a lot of guys have been waiting in the wings for their opportunity. I'm looking to see how they shine this year.
You lose some guys, some big guys,
Yeah.
Jamaris Brown, Cameron Trudell, Schrock, Robinson, but you bring guys back, both sides of the football, ready to go. Talk about the offense first.
Well, offensively, probably our most experienced group right now is the offensive line, as well as the running backs. But let's start with the offensive line, led by Eric Franklin. He's a behemoth of a player. Had a heck of a year last year. He's one of our team captains. He's a junior, 6'8", about 320 pounds. Aiden O'Neill got a lot of time. Nick Zawoski. These are guys that have played now in the GLIAC, and I'm looking for big things from them. As far as receivers go, some guys that really did a good job last year were Matt Matuska, Jeremy Willison. Anthony Williams has been waiting in the wings, and Blake Williams also had a fine year as a redshirt freshman. So I think we'll be pretty solid there. Also, Demetrius Walton had a heck of a spring, and he's going to contribute this year as well. Quarterback-wise, Jason Fracassa won it last year. Didn't get to participate in spring. However, he's coming in as a number 1. Will be challenged by Reed Worstel, who's a guy that's been waiting in the wings, Josh Lyon, Jared Brandewy. Running back, we have Aaron Mayo. He's been a stalwart here the last 2 years. He can catch, he can run the ball. Calvin Gordon's also got some good touches, and Luke Lloyd. So offensively, we have some experience coming back, but some guys that really are going to get the first time to play.
And Mayo on the running back spot really came into his own last year. Almost 6 yards a carry, made big plays. Great to have him in that spot, and he's looking forward to this season as well.
He is, and he has to keep improving, but he had a really solid year last year, and we're looking for big things from him this year.
You get Fracassa, everybody thinks, he's too small, he can't do this, he can't do that, but he almost pulled off the upset of Ferris State. He's a winner.
He is a winner. You know, he's the all-time leading high school passer in the state of Michigan, and he went to Northwood for a while, played baseball, transferred in here. He's all of a sudden going on year 3. When he's got the opportunity to play, he's made those plays, and he's earned his right to come in as a number 1 starting this camp.
On the defensive side, you have leaders back in Skylar Parks, C.J. Chapman, Blair, Chad Phillips, Gary Ransom. Good nucleus here to build around the defense.
Great nucleus, and I can't say enough about Skylar Parks. He had a heck of a year last year. This year, I'm looking for really big things from him. But defensive line-wise, overall, we're kind of young. There's quite a few young guys that haven't been able to play yet, been redshirted, and I'm looking for them to really step up. One guy I want to keep everyone to keep an eye on is Alex Jones from Cerritos Junior College. He was a Defensive Player of the Year in the Northern California Conference. He's a heck of a defensive end. I'm looking for big things from him. Guys, Dan Good has to step up this year. Veldo Funwe, Mitch Farmer, Hunter Reichenbach, Dominic Grosso, Cody Mead, all these guys, Emmanuel Brantley, all these guys are guys that, going to be vying for time. And if we have to play 8 or 9 defensive linemen this year, we will.
And they've been here. They know what it's all about by now.
They do. Some of these guys have been with us now for our 2 years. And here we go into year 3. They know what to expect. They know, how to play. And but they got to, earn the spot coming up here in August.
On special teams, kicking the football, Michael Dudek's back. Great year, but you lose Tim Carter.
Yeah, we do. Timmy was a heck of a punter for us. Dudek's he's going to be on scholarship now. He came in as a walk-on for his senior year. He's earned it. He's our number 1 kicker coming in. He'll be challenged by Logan Gray. And in the punting aspect of things, Cole Crumpack is going to be number 1. Alex Knight's going to challenge him, but everything will be up for competition here.
Also on special teams, the return team takes a hit with the loss of Brown, but guys are ready.
Yeah, guys are ready. Jamar did a heck of a job on the return game for us. C.J. Chapman's going to step up and do some returns for us. Also, Matt Matuska, I'm looking for another big year from him. I think he's ready to really blossom this year.
They forget a couple of years ago, longest returns in Walsh history from Matt.
Absolutely, back-to-back. He had him in 2 big games, and I'm looking for that same thing here in 2015.
You and your staff were out the entire offseason trying to add to the program. Talk about impact guys on both sides of the football for this year.
Sure. Let's start defensively. Some guys that have, we've mentioned Alex Jones, some other 2 cornerbacks, Chauncey Kennedy out of Erie Community College and Anthony Adams. 2 cornerbacks I think can do some good for us. Guys that have been waiting in the wings here in the program, Tim Cook. He's been here a year now. Nick Sanchez. Brayley Blair's been here. Gary Ransom, we need to have a big year out of him after he gets healed up. And Nick King's going to have a position change. I think we're going to put him at Mike linebacker. He's done a heck of a job there in the spring, and I'm looking for him to really do some big things. Offensively, impact players that may be new. I mentioned Anthony Williams. He's a big receiver, and he's really bided his time, and he's looking for a big year. And also, we mentioned D.D. Clark. He hasn't really played a whole lot, but he had a heck of a spring, too. So there's going to be so much competition. Only 58 guys can get on the bus and go to Tiffin. So we're going to have 140 report here in August. So it's going to be each and every day is going to be a battle.
And the opener's huge. You get a Thursday night at Tiffin, and we know they'll be ready.
They'll be ready. We've beat them the last 2 years. Our first year here, we beat them by 1. Last year, we handled them pretty good. But they're fired up, and they really improved. They went up to Wayne State and won, beat Saginaw Valley. Very tough team. Coach Goff's, I think, is going into his 5th year now, so he has some things going. We scheduled it for Thursday night. It's going to be a battle in Tiffin, Ohio.
And as always, the GLIAC is very tough. Talk about some new opponents this year.
Well, not really a lot of new opponents. It's just going to be the same schedule minus Glenville State. So we're playing the exact same schedule. If we play the way we did the last half of the season, we have a chance to win every one. If we play the way we did in the middle of the season, we won't have much of a chance. So one thing really encouraging in my second year here was the way we played that last half of the season with a sense of urgency, with a team unity that I hadn't seen in my first year and a half, and a sense that we can go out and beat anybody.
Well, big win in Northern Michigan late.
Huge.
The Ferris State game right down to the final play. Says a lot about the guys.
It really does, and we were right there. We could have been kings for a day, but Ferris got it done and we didn't, and that's the bottom line. So we have to be able to finish. We have to go from start to finish. We got to finish out games, and we got to come up, be ready to go every Saturday.
Thanks, Ted. Best of luck in 2015.
Thanks, Jim.
I'm Jim Clark. That's the Walsh University Football GLIAC Preview.